I'm back. Test flight. I'm gonna do it on purpose. Take off. I'll turn on the IAS that Benny's talking about. Where is that? Yeah, where is that? Indicate airspeed, turn on ISTAS. In what menu? Oh, here. So right now they're identical. Do they really differ that much? You're at sea level? Alright. So now, if I, at this speed, pull and roll really hard, what, I'll just fucking snap my shit off? Well, that's a good way to just fucking die. Go a bit higher. I should go red when you start overspeeding. Oh, that's useful. Alright, so just like... Eh? Am I stupid? Roll and pull? Am I not? Drop fuel thing again. Drop fuel thing again. Yeah. Neg G I understand, just don't do Neg G, but like... Add rudder? But I'm not ruddering unless the mouse is doing that. I guess the mouse is doing it. Like if I just hold everything... Okay, my wing snaps off. So what's happening? What's happening, I think, is when the rudder gets involved. I think the mouse flight is using my rudder. In some roles, but not in others. So that's, I guess, it. It's just... I can make that kind of maneuver all day, except when the mouse decides the rudder is going to go really hard on it, and then I fucking everything breaks off. I don't really know what to do about that. Just, again, you know, I've flown this thing hundreds of times, and this has happened like 3 times, so I guess just not think about it, but it's kind of annoying that I'll just randomly die sometimes. But, I mean, I guess what are you going to do? It happens very, very rarely, and I feel like to try and account for it in my flight would make sense in the real world, but in this world of video game respawning, like, if I try to account for it, I'm just gonna fly so much fucking worse, I feel like, in all the other situations. Cannon? Oh, I didn't select cannon. Benny says, it's been a known problem. It was supposedly fixed a few months ago. It used to happen all the time in F4E to me, but it hasn't happened to me since I came back. So, like, it's not meant to happen like this? Like, let me try it again. Yeah. That's it. That's what it is. It's when you get the rudder involved, too, and you start doing, like, that Cobra maneuver style spin. That's what it is. I just feel like I can't really think about it. Do my keyboard, yeah, but not the mouse. Well, maybe I've been hitting A and D in those high-speed pull rolls. So I guess just don't. I don't know if I've been doing it. I don't know. I do not know. I don't feel like I hold A and D much at all, honestly. feel like I rarely use keyboard A and D. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just gonna try to fly normally and see what happens again. Benny says, the instructor's not supposed to be able to break the plane anymore, even if it's disabled. What do you mean, even if it's disabled? Oh, you mean like the auto inputs? Because you can't turn it off fully, right? Yeah, I mean, that's definitely why I'm flying with the instructor on, is I just don't want to think about fucking my airframe snapping in half. Well, if it's a bug, hopefully it gets fixed, because I don't want to have to fucking change how I fly for these weird edge cases. Because the game's fucking hectic enough as it is about, like, limiting your maneuvering. You're just not going to survive. Penny says the F-16 should not be able to break itself or you, yeah. Oh well, I mean, hopefully it'll get fixed in the future. If that's true, like, is there a place to submit a bug report where I can be like, hey, a thing is happening that shouldn't be able to happen? Because it's very reproducible, as we just saw. It's incredibly easy to reproduce. You just go in and then hold yaw, roll, and pitch all at the same time. Warlock says, generally just try to be more conscious of how you're flying when at high speed. I don't think I will. Unless it happens to me a third time today, I don't think I will. Because like I said, you know, I could do that, but then I'm gonna fly worse in the other situations where I'm like smashing the shit out of a plane to stay alive. So I feel like I just gotta like take it on the chin, you know? Like, we could learn from that and like fly more gradually, but you know, then I'm fucking fucked. I'll probably die 9 times more out of 10 to people I'm like not turning as hard on, or not dodging a missile as hard on, or I'll get less kills because I'm not like leading them as much as I normally would. And it'll be like a worse overall experience than just accepting that sometimes my wings are going to break off. Fanny says, the way you describe it sounds like it is applying pressure to your wings just from the input alone rather than because of how the plane actually turns. That would be interesting if true. I'm just going to ignore it. It's not real. I'm not going to think about it. It's not real. Oh, I haven't said air in ages. Yo, you're going fucking hot. You're gonna fucking explode everyone else. I'm gonna waste a missile. Everyone else will get you before I do. You, on the other hand, look interesting. I've been probably Sparrow, but they're dead, so it should go away. I'm like thrifty about manual rolling now. I hate it. Ugh. I just hate knowing. I should never have done that experiment and found out what it was. Now I'm just like waiting for it like a horror movie to happen to me again. It's horrible. I never should have thought about it. I never should have rolled it. I never should have thought about it. I knew I shouldn't have thought about it, and I thought about it. That was a fucking mistake. It was a big mistake. And I'm not even thinking about the missiles now, I'm just thinking about my fucking wings! Fuck! Oh, I hate knowing about this now. I hate knowing about this now. Fuck, now I've got enough shit to think about in this fucking game. I was just getting comfortable with this game. I don't want to think about this. Just try to ignore it. Just try to forget what you learned about the fucking rolling. It's not gonna happen to you again. Just fly normally. Your flying's been fine. It's been so fine. Just forget. Forget everything you just learned. Ugh. Gorg says Taroka's Basilisk War Thunder. No, Lobo says like knowing how to dissipate your own arms. Oh god, don't. Try setting less fuel. No, I need this fuel. I love having this much fuel. I can't go down on fuel. I use it all a lot. Well, not today, but usually I live to the end of rounds. Yeah, you gotta do your rolls manually, Benny. Exactly. I just forget it. Forget it existed. Forget that knowledge. It doesn't matter if you snap your wings every so often. Just forget that knowledge. It's not worth trying to not do that. Just forget about it. Completely forget about it. Manual rolling is good. It's good. You do it all the time. It's good. It's good. Roll around. It's good. Rolling is fun. This is like fucking being like an equestrian and falling off your horse and being scared to get back on it. It's like a child becoming afraid of a bicycle. What the fuck was that? Why did a smoke trail just suddenly appear, like, all the way from the top to the bottom? Just roll. I'm scared to roll. No, just roll! You can't! You're not gonna die. It's fine. You can even pitch. It's fine. I'm scared. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Rail getting back. And that was Stonehenge. Benny says manually rolling is done to reduce the amount of rudder the instructor will use in break your plane. Oh, so manually rolling is already good. It's the opposite of what I'm worried about. I should be manually rolling more. To stop the instructor from yawing me into it. Okay, I'm not gonna snap my wings off. Stop thinking about it. Think about anything else. Put some fun music on. There you go. Put the Geld Mighty Force soundtrack on. Also, what is the purpose of still having normal speed if I have IAS? Why have both? Shouldn't I just, like, pick one and look at that? Like, now when I glance up there, I don't even know which one I'm fucking looking at. Okay, don't friendly fire. Fuck, all the friendlies are in the way. Okay, it's coming towards me now. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Oh shit. My wings aren't gonna snap off right now, so it's fine. My wings are not about to snap off. Oh shit, radar guided missile. Oh fuck. I just got 9L'd off my bot. That came out of nowhere. Pre-flaring, I don't know if my pre-flaring is just too slow. I almost feel like it's a bluff because I turned pre-flaring to 2 seconds instead of 1 because I felt like I was wasting too many flares on a flare per second. And most of the time it seems to prevent people from firing on me. But then sometimes people just fire and it hits me. Need to cut afterburner. Oh, I didn't cut afterburner! Yeah. That's part of the problem of pre-flaring is because I'm not looking. I'm not cutting afterburner. It's hard to know it was an L or an M. Does the L have any advantage over the M? I thought the M was just the best missile in all respects. Is there something about the L that's different to the M otherwise? Other than being worse? Benny says, you want to make sure... No knowledge, no knowledge. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Forbidden knowledge. Warlock says AB does not matter for M. At all? This is the fucking habit I was talking about from before. It must help a little bit, right? Fire hot. Surely it must help with the 9M to turn your burner off like at least a little. Like the thing doesn't work on magic, right? If you lower your heat signature... Warlock says no, because it does not see flares to begin with. What? But... Wait. Right. Because it goes blind when it sees any flare, therefore... There's never a situation where it's comparing the flare's heat to your afterburner. But... How does it know? How does it know the difference between a flare and my jet? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of that missile. How does it know that? How the fuck does it know? You tell me how it knows. It's a video game. Okay. Yeah, fair. Sometimes I forget that this isn't real life. Benny says millimeter wave radar, like the backup beepers in a car. So, tiny little radar in it, basically, is what you're telling me. Tiny little baby radar. Tiny baby radar. Warlock says, IRL is the leading edge of the signal a flare gives off. And it detects that by radar, or like... heat? Optical? What sensor detects that? You're telling me it's got a tiny little radar in it as well? I'm so sick of these better missiles. Why couldn't someone just be like, you know what? The AIM-9E was good enough. It sees a spike, i.e. flare goes from 0 to max brightness and shuts off. Oh. Whereas a jet can't possibly do that. So basically, if it sees an instantaneous spike of there's nothing and then suddenly there's everything, it knows it's a flare, like a flashbang, right? But no matter how hard a jet tried to do that, it wouldn't be able to do that with its engine because an engine doesn't work that way. It throttles up and down. Is that what you're saying? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. The ground. Fuck you. I think I'm okay. I can crash land this. Hell, I can just take this back to base, I think. It's okay. No, I'm not gonna eject. I'm good. I'm going back to base now. Okay, I'm losing a bit of airspeed. Can I have some airspeed back? Thank you. Okay, I'm like vaguely going in the right direction. Fuel leak is sealed, everything's fine. This plane is surprisingly stable without a wing. I guess it's because I still have my, half my aileron, I don't know. Why is it so stable? Why is this even possible? Planes are magic. I feel like it's gonna get a lot less controllable at low speed though, I'm a bit worried for how that's gonna go. I'm not getting able to bleed speed in my usual way either. I'm gonna have to bleed speed normally.
Thank you very much.
Want to belly land at 500 to 600? You reckon? I don't want to explode. What airspeed do you explode at when you belly land in this game? I'll try to put my... I'll see. I'll see. I'll see what I can do. Where's the fucking runway? Show me the runway. Barely landed around 500. Okay, no gear, you reckon? No gear at all? That seems like a good way to explode, but I'll believe you guys. No gear? Okay. Why no gear? You think I'll lose control if I go that slow? Why can't I see the fucking runway, man? Where is it? Gear will kill you with the center of gravity shift? Okay. I'll believe you guys. Okay, so I probably gotta start cutting speed now. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm not gonna have to. I kinda wanted to see if I could do it. Here, I think I'll make it before the mission ends.
Air brake on.
Here we go. I'm not gonna make it! Yeah, I reckon I had it though. Look at that. I reckon I had that. Easy. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to do it. That was gonna be cool. But I think I had that. Easy landing. Yeah, easy landing. Could have made that easy. That's neat. I like how sometimes you take like massive damage, and I was about to jettison out, and I was like, hang on. This is strangely controllable. But then you'll like get hit by like one gunshot and it'll like take out your fucking the wrong control surface. It's just like, okay, the stick does not respond. Didn't even fire up a single shot. No, I got hit on the way in. I got hit by the starter Phoenixes. It is a little harder to fuck with them when the ground is rolling like that. I probably should have pulled up into it as it was coming down. But whenever there's like rolling ground like that, like there's divots and valleys, like little valleys and dells you're flying over, it's always hard to ground, like, mask yourself to the radar like that. Now, when you consider that apparently this whole ground terrain masking yourself for being or fucking up with radars thing, when you consider that that's supposedly you have to be way lower to pull that off in real life, and also in real life the fragmentation for the missiles exploding near you usually would whack you out anyway, you can see why not a lot of people do it, I guess, as like the main thing. You don't like hear about it a lot, you know? Because I know before I played this game I'd never heard of that. I'd never heard of the, whatever it is, pulse, Doppler shift, whatever the fuck it is. Ground interference, whatever it is. Because it's hard enough to do in the video game, and it's pretty forgiving in this, as I understand it, compared to reality. Like, if a missile was coming at me right now and I just flew over this little dell here, like, I'm fucked, you know, because the ground just falls away too fast. Flying below the radar, that's a different thing. Yeah, no power lines in War Thunder. Also no power lines, great point. Flying below the radar is a different thing. I think. Flying below radar is a term of, like... I assume it comes from before Pulse Doppler, where, you know, it can't separate you from the ground. I assume it's like an old term. I don't really know if below radar exists in modern jet combat, except in the sense of, like, having, like, a mountain between you and the radar, you know? Like being in a valley. Like, going underground, basically.
Yeah, like Top Gun Maverick.
Shan says, as far as I'm aware, below the radar doesn't even exist post-60s. Oh, it exists, just in video games and movies. This one says, also when you're talking about hundreds of miles of distance, you can hide behind the curve of the Earth. Yeah, Benny says, also modern radars got better at processing information. Around the 80s, it really shifted hard towards whoever had the most and longest range missiles and radars was going to win the fight. Yeah. And I think it would be that way in this too, except for how generous the ground interference thing is, probably. Like, if you couldn't just ignore the fact that radar missiles exist at a certain altitude in this game, most of the time, it would be a completely different ballgame. But you kinda can, right? You kinda can just be like, oh, they're not real. Okay, don't snap my wings off. Oh, Beagle, you're so, like, scared now. Don't be scared. It's a beautiful plane, and it's not gonna let you... Okay. Didn't give a single fuck. Fuck you. Because it got a side shot on me. I pulled into it, and it got a side shot. I had to pull away at that point. Benny says, and there's no teamwork. The 12 players in the team would be a single wing of F-16s performing a fighter sweep working together IRL, right? Which is something you don't really get into. If there's teamwork in this, it's accidental in pubs. Or it's like very basic. It's like, I'm gonna fly with this person. They will cover my 6. Yeah, that can happen there, right? I turned on to that person, and they were mindful, they were defending while acquiring me. And I gave them the perfect side shot, really. Greedy, I guess. Greedy. Explosive Ruin says, Top Gun Maverick was the last movie I cried during. When did you cry, Explosive? What scene? When did you shed your tears? Tell me about it. Laughing when he went below the top deck here on the ground, says Elisarl. George says, when Tom Cruise ran, I always cry when Tom runs. Bandsy, you just like combined every joke into one. Whiplash. This is millennial humor. No, this is Zoomer humor. Explosive says, he was all sad remembering Goose blowing up because the kid was there. Mostly I was emotional because I wasn't used to being on estrogen yet. Sorry, I don't know why that's so funny. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's great, thank you. Critical hit whoop. Literally right in the feelings. It's funny, coming into this game, I'm thinking about the last time getting splashed by that radar thing. It's funny, coming into this game, like, coming from DCS and like a vague knowledge of like air combat at that point beyond ace combat, I was like, oh yeah, radar missiles, you just notch them. And I tried notching and they kept fucking hitting me at top tier. I was like, alright, fuck this, and I just started flying low, and now I've completely forgotten notching is even a thing. I remember when I'm aiming at them, but like when a missile is launched at me, I never turn. And to be fair, most of the time it works out. Again, you could notch every missile, but then you lose your position, which in a fucking 5-minute long, at best, RB isn't really worth it. It's just a numbers game. You cannot lose your aggressiveness. The way I play War Thunder right now is good because it's what I always wanted to do in Tarkov, which is just play good but aggressive and accept the deaths because you're going to die anyway by hesitating. It's good. I cannot allow myself to like accidentally become hesitant in this game as I get like more aware of its mechanics. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Oh, it was a base. I thought that was a player pip on the radar. You just gotta be aggressive and just, it's a numbers game. Sometimes you're gonna die, fuck it. Get in there and make shit happen. Like right now, is a missile being launched at me? Who the fuck knows? Just gotta stay low, and hopefully it isn't. Especially if I have the radar launch warning is like just omissions, it could be for fucking anyone in your postcode. Are you telling me there's 3 of them above me? No, that's not for me. Blue. Things are blue around here right now. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. They're doing a thing where they're about to turn into me. I might actually be being locked on now too, fuck. I can't do anything about it because I'm too high. Where'd the other guy go? Did he splash? I think he's dead. Oh dear. Whoa! Someone's trying to fucking radar me. There it goes, fuck. I'm on fire, I'm having a bad time! Let's get down low to the deck. Oh fuck, they're behind me again. No, 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 leave me alone. Fuck you! How? I mean, it did work, I guess. How do you know? Is that radar? Was that a radar missile? A short-ranged R-73E. Designed to engage fighters, bombers in a dogfight from any direction. All aspect infrared homing. Skill issue. Fuck. You didn't really jink? Well, because I'm trying not to jink, because that's what I thought I learned about. That's the 9M. Just gonna aileron? Yeah, because like, I'm specifically trying not to jink before I flare. Because that's what I was saying earlier. Is that I have to flare then jink. Or else the 9M ignores it. Or any missile with IRCCM ignores it. Okay, okay, okay. And then I get the one under my tail. Yeah. What the fuck is that? Wait a minute. Chase camera, what the fuck is that?
What? Do you guys see? What is it? Is that like a replay bug? What the fuck is that?
Anyway, this is the part I was actually coming to watch. So I'm gonna show you guys that again. That missile looked fucking insane. Okay, we flare everywhere. So even if it has IRCCM, it should just see a wall of fire right now, right? And now of all the flares, I should turn. I think I even turned my burner off. Did I dodge the first one? I can't remember. I think I go too long. I needed to turn when it was that way, not this way. Now it's through the flares. I guess just at that short distance, you really don't have a lot of time to do both. I do dodge that one though, to be fair. R73E IRCCM works differently. Okay, so then this one, it's launched at 1.2. It's too close. It's at 1.3. I start doing the same thing, but I think it's just too close. I do all those flares, but yeah, it's like so close at this point that it's zoomed in view of me, probably doesn't even see the flares anymore. Because I gotta remember it has like that small little circle, like that's actually its seeker, right? That's all it sees. So if you imagine you're the missile right now, and you're looking at my butt, you don't even see those flares down there anymore. You're just looking straight at me the whole time. I think it's just too close. So at 1.3 kilometers, do I need to just start pulling when the MiG is behind me instead of trying to outrun it at that point? Is that just too close for comfort? Restart again though. I want to see that crazy shit if it happens again. You want to turn a MiG-29G into F-16C? I mean, I guess just don't be in that situation then, huh? Okay, hang on. Some really whack shit happened after I hit the deck. I don't know what the fuck was going on behind me. I don't know if it was real or a bug. But that missile was going crazy behind me. Okay, we go up. We go up to the sky. Okay. Now keep your eye out for like a missile being whacked behind me. Helldivers, it's the end of the stream, buddy. Is it this one? Yeah, what is this missile doing? It like... What the fuck? It like almost hit me? Whoa! And then it just started like waggling. That missile was going crazy. Then he says the MiG-29G just got added for Germany is really strong at close range. Is that what was on me? I only ever see MiG, I don't see G. I gotta pay more attention. I'm not at this... When I was running the F5, you guys told me about the different mechanics of all the planes. And it was important. Basically, at this point in top tier, I've started to get comfortable with the top tier in the F-16. Like, pretty comfortable. But... not in, like, a plane-to-plane kind of way. I kind of just know that the F-16 is, like, small and nimble. And, like, I kind of just fight every enemy the same, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think of it in that way of, like, oh, that's a MiG-21, I gotta fight it this way. I just go, like, okay. Because a lot of the time, also, like, you're just trying to get someone's flank, and that's the same for everyone. Like I said at the start of the stream, I have very little dogfighting experience because of that. So I just kind of fight everyone the same way at top tier, which is just, you know, get on their flank. If they're on your 6, run the fuck away. I don't really, like, try to reverse. In the way I would in an F5, you know. You can probably run it back to the real issue, though, is when I went so high and then made myself a target for missiles. It's just never a good idea, no matter what, to pull up high, even for a potential kill. Not in, like, the verbal meeting like that, where you're gonna get, like, 5 people on you minimum. Benny says, MiG-29G is in the position the F-16C of the 9M was a few months ago. People are still learning how to counter it. Okay. What's so different about it compared to the last MiG-29s? What gives it that edge that people don't know how to deal with yet? Just like, is that much more agile, or is it its missiles, or both? And how does the Soviet IRCCM work, for reference? If a MiG's on me with a top-tier IR, how does their IRCCM work, and how do I defeat it? Probably should be my last one, but I really want to get a good one. It's not a day for good ones, though. It's okay, next time you see me playing War Thunder, I'll be on the KVT, and you guys can tell me how to play a tank for something different. Oh god. They should be fucked, yeah. Go on. One thing I appreciate about War Thunder is when your target dies, it gives you a little bip noise. That's nice. It's nice to know, you know. Give me something. Give me something. There we go. It's already on fire. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead, Dad. Where's the last one? What's this? That looks like our last one. Running the base.
Attention to the map.
Landing or taking off? I can't tell. Doesn't look like they're coming towards me. Landing, I think.
Critical speed. Air brake on. Lock.
I think you're dead.
Lock. Over G.
That's why you don't go to the airbags with no AA, especially now that the Rollins are fixed.
Over G. Over G.
And it says, doesn't the radar tell you it's moving away, therefore landing? Yeah, I'm not very literate at reading that shit. I should be more literate. It's not like, you know, I'm being told all the information by the computer. Air targets, sure. Yeah, that was not so much an air target. Sort of fun to teach Beagle how to read. Benny says, basically R-73E never actually turns its seeker off. It can see flares the same way as the 9M. By them not being a constant source of heat, it will then either look for a constant source or follow your last known path till it can get a constant heat source covering it in flares and cutting burners. It's really important of an R-73 but not 9M. Okay. So what did I do wrong? It was just too close, the other one, right? Like I didn't pull. I think I already know what I did wrong. It was a 1.3. I spent too long rolling. I didn't pull in time. I didn't turn away in time. I already know what I did wrong, I think. Does every MiG have an R-73E, or is it only certain ones? Because I'll have to start planning for that when a certain one gets on my tail.
Cessation.
Also, so basically you're saying the 73E is a more advanced version where it doesn't need to turn its sight off, it doesn't need to close its eyes, it understands with permanence that it, like, remembers which heat sources were which. Benny says, only the MiG-29G and the SMT, okay. And it has a very narrow seeker cone and a very high agility. So basically it's like one of the best missiles. Is there a way you can punk it by having a very narrow seeker cone? Are there any tactics for that?
Pull up.
Like if I'm turning more, is that gonna give it a harder time? Within 3 kilometers, yes, as many? Okay, yeah. Because, yeah, that's the thing to remember, is that circle in the middle, that's what the missile sees, right? So the flares should only make a missile care if the flares are in this circle. And when you look at it like that, like the flares, that's not a lot, you know?
Lock. Lock.
That's not a lot of room to give a shit about the flares.
Lock. Lock. Pull up. Pull up.
Yeah, the big circle is the sensor gimbal, that's how much the eye can look around. While the small circle is what the eye is actually looking at. And if there aren't flares in the eye, they don't matter. So once a jet gets really close, this is probably how I got 9 kills back in the day. Once a jet gets really close and the flares pop out the butt, it's gonna be a hard fucking time.
Pull up. Pull up.
Probably the best I can do is just keep running 3 flares forever at that distance. And like,
Pull up.
usually I've been outrunning, but like maybe try to do something different.
Over G. Over G. Pull
I gotta get more comfortable with reversing and dogfighting, I think, in that situation. Need to invent thrust vectoring flares that can stay in a circle and sync with you. Yeah. Flying flares, that's right, decoys. Oh, sorry, Benny, let me read that. That's why the MiG-29G is so good. It has the handling of the early MiG-29 before they made it fat with the fuel hump on the SMT, and it gets the good close-range missiles of the later Soviet MiGs with the fuel hump. Okay, so it's the best of both worlds. Okay. Is there any jet that's meant to be a better maneuverer than the Viper? Like, is it a skill issue? Do I need to learn how to dogfight better at those close ranges? Or are there legit planes that are gonna, like, turn circles around me, and that's just how it is? Let's not go up for them. I feel like there's a bad aspects. F-16C is fat compared to the A? Okay. Oh no! I almost went to prison again for another teammate kill. I saw it right at the last second. Ah, fuck! And then I got team kill. Benny says the F-16A is the best dogfighter, hands down. But the non-fuel hump MiGs can compete with an A and beat a C. What does the A lose to the C? Missiles? It doesn't have the 9Ms, right? Yeah, it only has 9Ls. And no spars, right. And maybe West Radar, yeah. All of that sounds annoying to work with. And no HMDs. Oh! Imagine not having all that beautiful stuff. Alright. 10 minutes from now, this stream needs to be over. So I got 1, maybe 2 if I die early at most rounds left. Unless fuel. You gotta have that fuel, man. I need that fuel. I've had fun today, though. I haven't done very well, but I've had fun. It's a fun game regardless. Even though I've been doing pretty bad, I haven't, like, felt overwhelmed, so that's alright. It's good, like, as long as you know what's going wrong in most cases. Some cases I haven't known what the fuck's going on, like the fucking wing ripping thing. Oh, I shouldn't have mentioned it. I'd forgotten about it. It's like the fucking game. Just don't mention it, then you lose.
Attention to the map.
China gets an F-16? Oh. I guess because the F-16 gets exported everywhere, right? So it wouldn't be hard for them to get one. Oh, it's Taiwan F-16. That's not China. That's no China. Does War Thunder lump Taiwan into China? You can't do that. War Thunder. Not based. Give it a year. 10%, dude. That's not good. You can't do that, War Thunder. Varagon says you got suicide in the back. Okay, 1, what do you mean? 2, I shouldn't have said that out loud because now the VOD's gonna get demonetized. Sorry, Jeff. Just cut this mission off the end. Hopefully YouTube didn't hear that word over the flamenco guitar.
Pull up.
Benny says they put them with the Taiwan flag to be fair, and it's a way for China to actually have the best of both worlds. Right, like we were saying about Germany, right? Yeah.
Pull up.
I'm fine. How does the plane know to say pull up? Does it have a camera? Or is it, I guess, the radar bouncing off the ground?
Pull up. Pull up.
How does Betty know what to tell you to do directionally?
Roll left. Aubergine.
Radar altimeter. Cool. Did we kill whoever was back here, or what? I think someone got away from us back here.
Signal. 9 o'clock. Low. Shadow Air. Aubergine. Pull up. Pull up.
I feel like there's someone back here. They were on the map. I don't know if they died. I don't see any smoke yet. Oh well, fuck it. Warlock says IRL it would even save you by picking up at the last moment. Oh really? Like auto flies? That's nice. Automated piloting that saved you instead of killing you and others. It's like opposite world Tesla. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna play one more after this then. It's decided.
Roll right. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Aubergine. Lock. Roll left. Roll left. Aubergine.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ! Yeah, that works. You just fucking do that in a fucking circle and the 9M loses you. It feels like. If that, unless that wasn't a 9M. Here, one coming around. Let me look out. Ow. That one's fucking dead. I can't keep auto flaring. I'm too fucking out of them.
Aubergine. Aubergine. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Get off me!
Aubergine. Air brake on.
Ah! Ah! tried to reverse. Did not work. One more, literally one more and I'm done. I did not like them being on my tail for at point 30, but so I tried to hit the air brake in reverse, but that did not help. Energy-wise, that did not help me, because I had no energy either.
Oh, I don't know what to do when they get on my tail. I don't know what to do. It's so hard.
The solution is always don't let them onto your tail.
But that's hard, man.
I think people pull a lot of leading turns on me, probably. Fuck is this? I thought I banned Rocky Pillars. Must have banned the wrong one. That man was on your ass. He was doing good. One more time.
Nya!
Must look at the minimap to see if I'm about to crash into a rocky pillar. Someone team killed someone else. And they said, "Why, you fucking swine?" Swine isn't used enough as an insult. It's really fallen out of favor, and I think that's sad. You can just tell how fucking angry that player is. It just hits harder than oath, you know, it's so good. Props to them for not using a slur. Yeah, better than a slur, that's right. But that's the longest censored swear word I've ever seen in my entire life. Good effort. Oh my god, suddenly the sun opened its eyes. My goodness. Man, what is going on around here? Gotta be careful, if I go low, I'm not gonna be able to see. So I can't really play the radar missile avoidance game here. It's good weather for F-14s, you'd think. Let's work with some buddy cover here. Let's have a buddy fly with us. And the buddy can get hit by radar missiles instead of me. Oh god. Mig? No, we're fine.
Look.
Oh god. This is a bad idea. There's the missile. It is on me. It is on God on me. But I think it ran out of shit, so we'll turn away from it now. Can you imagine having to fucking evade a missile?
Look. I shot flare.
Like, for real? I fucking can't. Can you imagine having to do, like, fucking defensive maneuvers and not get hit by a fucking missile? It sounds like bullshit to me. Fuck that. What the fuck? You can use the cannon CCIP to see where the ground is through the clouds? Uh-huh? Oh my god, really? That's crazy. Oh, so is this like the fucking end of the road here? Where the fuck is my team? What are we doing here? No, don't switch. I didn't mean to shoot that, but hopefully it was a good one. How many people are behind me? Oh no. No, I'm not happy about this.
Warning. Engine failure.
Not too bad. Things could have been worse. Angry Bear. Yeah, one day I'll get someone of a gun kill like that. Like you're the fucking spinning fire wheel enemy obstacle from Mario Brothers. Imagine if you got a team kill shooting like that at the end. Nothing though. Nothing will ever beat my fondest A10 memory, actually. Fonder than the other one. When I was in the F5, coming up behind an SU-25, cannoning the shit out of it. And a friendly A10 hit on the SU-25, shot through the SU-25, and tore me apart in the same, like, 5-second long burst. It was awesome. It was so fucking great. I miss the A10 pilots. They're really something else. You just don't get that with, like, anyone else at this tier. You just don't meet the same kind of characters in top tier, you know? Everyone's the same. You don't meet, like, the Draken or the MiG-21s or the A-10s anymore. It's sad. But it's tons of fun, so it's worth it still. Anyway, GG for now, man. That's the stream. I had a fun time. I hope you did too. Did I, like... Am I not researching? Because it feels like... I've definitely got more RP. Or have I just not won? Have I not won all day? Does it say victory or defeat? You're not premium? Yes, I am. Does it tell you victory or defeat? Yeah, in the messages, right? You're like 10% because of the tier difference. Oh! Oh, right. I've never had to learn this before because I've always been in the F5. Right. Right. Okay. So this only research as well down to this rank. Got it. Right, because I learned on the F5, so I didn't realize that was a thing, of course. So you can't, like, take the F16 and then learn the rest of the tree with it. Right. Okay, shit. So if I want to research that shit, I gotta... Okay, just research this for now, then. I gotta fly this fucker again. Got it! Got it. Good to know. Helicopter. Okay. That's me for now. I'm done. GG's. I hope you all had a fun time. I'm out of here. I'm out of here for the weekend as well, so I hope you had a fun time overall. GG's. Let me thank my subs and dubs, raid, and get out of here. Thanks everyone for your company as always. All your information and company in general always makes these streams super fun for me. Thanks to Ezekias again for the 10 gift subs. Thanks to Lackeys for the 1 penny. And thanks to my Kofis. Who am I going to raid? We are going to raid Mongo Beef, who was never on. We're going to go raid Mongo Beef. Now, I'll be back next weekend for more games. No doubt we'll be playing some more XCOM Hell's Kitchen. So, look forward to more of that. We're probably going to be getting into April next weekend. Probably going to get to see some training roulette perks. And, in general, just have a good time. So, yeah, make sure to be there for that. More XCOM. Until then, thanks to my subs and dubs. Thanks to my subs on Ko-fi, who keep the lights on. Thank you so very much. And yeah, when you next hear from me, I'll probably have something else exciting to tell you about if that Broken Arrow beta is coming soon. Hopefully it's soon and we get to play it on stream again. But yeah, I'm out for now. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Bye bye everyone, have a lovely one. Thanks for coming, and see you next time. Bye bye.